What's good? My name is Kama Era, and this is Set Up for Greatness. Listen, zero dopamine maxing. I'm putting a warning out there for dopamine. You know, I'm a real dope fiend. I enjoy me some dope. You know what I'm saying? Some dopamine, some real nice shots of chemicals to the brain. It feels great. I don't like it when I don't have that flowing. You know, I love having that. At one point, I was waking up every day using a substance to get that started. Now I'm like, yo, I gotta be smarter. I gotta set myself up for greatness. And actually, zero dopamine max. So, what this entails is doing the things that you don't want to do, right? Pushing through those hard activities, those things that just, it feels like you're just trudging through mud, and someone's also yelling at you at the same time, and it's like you can't go any faster. It's like that feeling it's so bad. It's like, man, it sucks, you know. Some days going to work be just like that, you know. I'm glad I'm not working right now. I might have to get the bag soon though. I'm chasing that bag. But you know, regular 9 to 5 is just a sucky way of living. But that's the grind. That's the right after you finish that job, you go home, you're on your way home, the dopamine is through the roof. You are ready to just punch through a window and fuck a bitch, you know, like you don't get, like, that's how I be feeling after work, you know. I don't give a, like, life is just so good. I'm at the peak. So I'm kind of taking that down to a smaller scale for myself for the daily activities. What I be doing is like working out, cold shower, eating food that I don't even really like just for fuel, so I can actually have proper energy type ish, you know. So I'm doing these things, and once I finish these accomplishments that don't, you know, sometimes it's nice, sometimes the cold shower is nice, so sometimes I just hate it. I'm like, yo, I don't want to be here, but like I know I gotta get clean, so I'm here. And it's like, once you finish though, once all of those hard parts of the day are over, life is just easier. It's like, yo, I'm chilling now. The dopamine starts to flow. I actually have to break through the hard parts of the day to get the dopamine to flow. So where it's like, yeah, I'm chilling. I'm just vibing the whole rest of the day, you know. That's where I want to make that the whole day. I want to make that the start of the day. I wake up with the same amount of dopamine I go to sleep with. But it's not like that. It's more like before I go to bed, I'm ready, I'm hyped. I'm like, okay, I know what I'm going to do tomorrow. You wake up. It's like, nah, I'm going to go lay back. Like, nah, bro, don't lay down again. Don't go back for another dream. Like, you don't need that. It's not going to help. It's just going to take up some time and push the whole day off. And it's like, nah, I gotta, like, losing an hour can really mess things up nowadays. I swear, time is moving quicker. I'm getting older. I'm perceiving time as quicker. And I know that it's like, okay, I gotta move. The more things I get done in a day, the better. The more time it feels like there is. So I gotta actually execute. But it's hard when the dopamine isn't there, when I don't feel like doing it, you know? But I know it's the dopamine. It's the dopamine. So I'm trying to zero dopamine max. That's the goal right now. Like, basically like a dopamine detox, but on a daily basis. So looking at the things that I don't really like doing as challenges to get over before I can actually start to feel good throughout the day. So certain things I just gotta get done, and I'm pushing for it. I'm doing it. I'm setting myself up for greatness, and eventually I'm gonna get this dopamine at a baseline level where I can just chill all day. I know there's some people that are out there like that. They wake up, they have their morning routine, they have a good time. I've been there a few days, but it's not every day for me. And I want to make it closer and closer to every day. A more and more consistent flow of energy. That's what I'm trying to go towards, you know. I be hitting these spikes and then these lows, like depression, suicidal thoughts, and then I be spiking up like I'm gonna save the world. Like, bro, nah. I ain't doing either of those things. I gotta find a nice middle where I can do what I need to do to make things good for myself. I never would have believed. Lay out a path for people to follow, to actually do for themselves goodness and set themselves up for greatness. Because it's all on us. You gotta take accountability. All lives are on us. It's accountability. You gotta do it for yourself. So stay blessed. No stress. No fear. Have a good one. Peace. It's a